Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's up guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do your weekly reading today for the 4th of August, taking a look at what is coming up for you guys and what the universe wants you to know right now. Main astrological theme or focus this week or this coming week is actually the Lionsgate portal, which will be in effect for the full week at its peak during the week. But this is an energy that is probably the most esoteric or spiritual alignment of the year, that is focused on manifestation, personal development, transformation and spiritual awakening. So a lot of this energy may not be just taking place in that week, but sort of setting you up for further ahead as well. The overall energy we have is the Two of Cups, so there could be actually a heavy focus on connections here, or soul connections that are either coming into alignment. Could be a specific romantic one here, but other ones may be soulmates that aren't romantic. Soulmates come in many shapes and forms. The Two of Cups as well, there are decisions or choices that are being made towards things that resonate with you on a deeper soul level. So now it does seem is the time to kind of initiate some type of action towards your dreams, hopes, goals with that Two of Cups, and particularly it's more about the emotional resonance of something. If it connects to your heart, then it's right for you, Gemini. The main focus here is the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and that is the energy with the Chariot of actual success. So you're being lined up here or set up for kind of what is it that you really want on a deeper level, not just romantically, but in terms of your path. And you're on the road to victory, on the road to success with that Chariot energy. Again, the Chariot has two sphinxes pulling it, so there's a heavy focus on a lot of strong connections here. So these could be connections that you're already in contact with or connected to, or new ones that are actually coming in for you guys. I do think there's probably a focus here as well, though, on a specific partnership that isn't, if it's not in the current energy, will be coming in, that could be tied to your path and your purpose. And then you've got the Seven of Pentacles here, the energy of harvest, so actually starting to see the fruits of your labor if we take action, and you may be starting to see them sooner than you actually realize with that energy. So a lot of progress being made for you guys. The main focuses this week or coming up are the Five of Wands. So it doesn't say that it's without challenge or hindrance. I feel like for you guys, more than Aries and Taurus, Gemini, there's a lot of focus on people and connections, whether they are positive or negative. The focus moving forward is on the soul-based connections or soul family with the Two of Cups. But with the Five of Wands, sometimes when you're moving forward quickly and on a path of success and victory, there can be some negative people or negative energies in the external. So some of that may be about moving free and breaking away from them. The other aspect with the Five of Wands does indicate, because it is a card of competition, with the Two of Cups here and the Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles, you may have competition for whatever you are moving towards, but with this energy does indicate that you will be the victor or overcome it. So if you've particularly been holding yourself back from anything, either feeling like someone is more deserving of it, or if kind of someone else, because some of this could be if other people are, like, you may have a dream, a vision, but then some other people could be like, Gemini, I don't really think that's kind of very practical, or that you're able to do it. There may be an energy here of needing to kind of block that out, put the blinkers on, focus on what you're moving towards, and trust that you have the capacity and the ability to achieve it. Let's see what else is the focus. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Queen of Pentacles being the 10th house in astrology, so focused on our career, our legacy, what we are building and what we are creating. So there's a lot of progress here. There is the physical aspect, so our job or whatever career path you're on, a lot of progress being made for you guys. And if there's something specific you're trying to aim towards, like a promotion, but there are other people going for it as well who maybe you think, oh, they've got more skills or they've got more experience. With this energy, you're bound to succeed if you trust and take action towards it. So it seems like you guys are going places, Gemini, and with the 7 of Pentacles here, actually seeing the result of it, the physical result. So particularly if that week there is something where you're waiting for a yes or a no from, it looks here like you're going to get a yes. What you don't see coming is the 9 of Cups here, the energy of hopes, dreams, goals, wishes. A lot of your ducks starting to line up and starting to achieve or attain the things that you really want. And then we've got the High Priestess in reverse. So there is specifically, beyond what you're even aiming towards at the moment, Gemini, there is your cups are going to overflow basically, but there could be a surprise or something coming in that you don't see that you really, really want, or that you will realize that you really, really want. But again, with the energy of the High Priestess in reverse, there may be a need here to trust yourself, follow your intuition towards it. I like how here you're actually starting to see like a lot of actual physical progress, and you're starting to see the rewards. Yours is a lot about progress, growth in the physical sense of your path and what you are creating and moving towards, progression, but then actually starting to see rewards for it beyond what you are envisioning at the moment. So if there is a job or a promotion, something like that, with a new salary, there could be extra bonuses here that you don't even know about that you're going to receive. What you're supposed to focus on at the moment, Gemini, is the energy of the Fool. Basically just releasing some of that tied into the 5 of Wands energy. Anything that may be holding you back in terms of limitation, whether that is other people or something internal, although it seems any resistance is more kind of external, because all the other energy is showing up as like you guys are in a very good and focused place, Gemini. But with the energy of the Fool needing to take the risk, now that would be calculated risks. Obviously don't jump off a cliff, but the Fool as well is Aquarius energy, which in 2 of the aspects show up here in the Chariot and the 2 of Cups, with the 9 of Cups here and the 7 of Pentacles. The aspect with the Fool, Aquarian energy, to do with hopes, dreams, goals, ambitions, starting to see bigger rewards with that energy than you anticipate, but also more progress because of the Chariot. The other aspect with the Fool is to do with social groups, people, soul family would be Aquarius energy, which are starting to come into focus with that 2 of Cups and the Chariot. But what you guys need to do is move forward and embrace that energy of the Fool. And we've got the Hanged Man as well. So seeing things or looking at things from the other perspective, the other side of the equation, or from a higher perspective. The energy of the Hanged Man is one of enlightenment. So there is some kind of, because the 4 of Swords was on the bottom as well, because a lot of yours seems like the growth or development has kind of already happened, and your reading is more focused on manifestation or the aspect to do with soul, family, and other people. So some of this Hanged Man energy is deeper realizations you maybe already had, and particularly either where you restricting yourself or where someone else is restricting you, and kind of realizing the reason for that or seeing beyond it, and then focusing on those two energies. Some of this as well, because of the Chariot and the Two of Cups, could have humanitarian aspects, because that shows up very heavily in the full card and the Hanged Man, but you need to take physical action on it. But in order to attain something through physical action, we also need to have that mental awareness or that kind of vision, so the alignment of the mental and the physical. But you could be getting a boost of energy during this time. Anyway guys, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you are interested in personal readings, you can check out the half price sale in the description box below. Cheers.